What's up, attention span? Welcome in. Episode 3, here with the boys. We're about to get into the goods. Welcome back. We got a good show planned for you guys. Got a lot to get over. We got some NFL drama, some MLB recap, a little bit of training camp drama, some trade requests.
SummerSlam.
We got the Swamp Dog documentary. We got SummerSlam we're going to recap. We're going to break down. We got a good episode, but again, hey, thanks for tuning in. This episode's sponsored by Mams. Go ahead, check out Mams Clothing on Instagram, MAMS, for hoodies, sports hoodies, clothing, apparel, t-shirts. Check them out. Great brand. With that being said, should we roll on in?
Let's roll.
All right, let's roll. What's up, boys? Welcome in.
What's up?
Welcome in. Oh, shit. We good?
Oh, we're good. That one's empty.
Bro. I would honestly, the key to happiness might be being an ugly man's wife. I think Swamp Dog said it perfectly. I mean,
you know what's great about Swamp Dog is just his ability to think like the opposite gender.
that's kind of what I took from the documentary. I honestly think the same way because I feel like I also sometimes think like a woman, and I'm my subconscious is intertwined with one of the chicks as well,
Yeah,
just like Swamp Dog.
I don't think I have any idea how to think like a woman.
See,
Bro, that's your problem. That's your problem. That's why you don't know chicks.
You should probably catch him up on what exactly we're talking about, though.
About Dunk? Tell Dunk?
We got to tell everybody.
All right, so we were all just kind of hanging out playing some Spider-Man. Well, I was mostly playing Spider-Man 2 last night, but we were all just kind of hanging out, and we decided, you know what, we got to watch something, put a movie on. So we hit the Amazon Prime. No, not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. Probably not gonna be a sponsor. This is not a sponsored ad. We were on the Amazon Prime.
Allegedly, Amazon Prime.
Allegedly, yeah, allegedly. I mean, we have to have it for football season. Allegedly, we're just seeing what they got in the catalog, and something catches our eye. A man who calls himself the immortal Swamp Dog. And we were instantly kind of like, Carter kind of just stopped and let the preview play for a second.
What was the full name of it? It was
Swamp Dog gets his pool painted.
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what we were like, what is this?
Basically, it's a whole documentary about the life of Swamp Dog while he's kind of telling the stories of his life while his pool is getting painted. I mean, it's kind of what it sounds like, honestly. But Carter starts playing it, and we're like, nope, this is illegal. We got to watch this. This looks pretty cool. And man, didn't we learn the history of Swamp Dog? What a rest in peace, Guitar Shorty.
Rest in peace, Guitar Shorty. There'll never be another Guitar Shorty.
Bro, if you have a moment, look up Guitar Shorty. Coolest guy of all time. Coolest voice.
Angelic voice.
And he could fix your car. Any type of car, fix it. He's just a man of many talents.
Yeah.
You need to look up Guitar Shorty right now.
might be the coolest guy.
I mean, arguably, I was going to say Sam Darnold could be on that level, but I don't. We got to give Guitar Shorty his ode, and we got to pay our dues. It's not about Sam, it's about Shorty.
Everybody at home needs to take a second, Google Guitar Shorty, and then after you Google Guitar Shorty, look at what he looked like back in the day.
Night and day.
Night and day, unreal. Definitely a ladies' man.
Fame's a hell of a drug. Definitely not, allegedly some other ones, but fame definitely got to him.
Moog Star's on something.
Bro,
That dude's on everything.
if you want to know what it's like to do LSD, just talk to Moog Star for 20 minutes.
He's walking LSD.
Dude,
Bro.
Allegedly also on Evil Knievel's spirit.
Allegedly, Evil Knievel's spirit transmitted into his body, and Evil Knievel and Moogstar have become one glowing star between the two. They're evil star.
Dude,
they're the evil star.
What was most funny about that is Moogstar, after that was I knew I had it because I saw an owl and because there was a naked chick outside of McDonald's. He was like, and then I saw an owl again.
Bro, I never have any cool nights like that. I'm never seeing any old naked.
At the very end during the pool party when he's like, "Where's that owl at?" He knew it was there.
He had a sixth sense that the owl was watching him. That's his third eye raven. Dude, Moogstar I think Moogstar can connect with other species. Somewhere deep, far down in the extended galaxy.
Dude, when you're wearing those little bandanas around your dreads like that.
Bro. That's a
and
look.
all of your and you have every single stuffed animal you've ever had in a plastic Ziploc bag.
Can't even enjoy them. I never understood
Keeps
that.
them on ice.
I get. Yeah, I don't know if like stuffed animals are considered really collectibles, like versus
Some of those ones,
some
he did.
are.
Like I know, like the first ones they showed, he had like those like dolls or whatever. I know those are worth a lot of those probably are like the little. Remember the Beanie Babies?
Oh
They had,
yeah,
like, the little tag? Those are like the old ones are worth money.
once I said that, I was like, dude, I instantly thought of Beanie Babies. I was like, oh, I'm about to get roasted. People are probably roasting me right now.
She's so funny.
Fucking yeah, no man. Go ahead, watch on not a plug, Amazon Prime. Swamp Dog gets his pool painted. It's actually a pretty cool documentary, man. There are actually some pretty cool freaking cats. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty funny documentary. It's kind of throws you back into the 70s.
It was cool. Yeah, I liked it. It was enjoyable.
And there was like, it was funny because they basically said they live centered in a neighborhood that's just surrounded by porn stars. So that's just pretty troll. There's a bunch of porn getting shot around all these old dudes. But yeah, I guess speaking of sex and sexual objects, how about the green dildo? WNBA NBA MVP of the month.
Smoothest transition in the game right there.
Putting on for the league in absence of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, who have been hurt, been battered. Hey, you can't tell us we don't watch WNBA. We had 4 games up on one screen last night. We were grinding WNBA film. We were watching Paige Buckets. We were watching Nafisa get at it. We had yeah, she's awesome, man. We had all those games going. So, but yeah, that green dildo. Who? First of all, how do you even sneak a? Well, actually, I can think of a couple ways to sneak a green dildo into a game. Now that I'm thinking about it. So,
Oh man, if that's how they stuck it in, that's even more diabolical.
That's why the guy picked it up with the towel. He's like, I smell it from here.
the Bills game, some Bills fan definitely got it in up the rear end, bro.
It's still warm.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, it's still warm in a December Sunday night game. This is fucked.
It's an inside job, of course.
Oh man. But
Take a fucking mop to the section afterwards.
yeah, dude, imagine
Lane.
being the mop guy up. Like, nope, keep going. Still something there.
Somebody goes underneath the basket and their foot just gets stuck.
I could see you. I could see you being a mop guy for the Fever, and Sophie Cunningham takes a little fall into the Arby's fan section. And you're wiping it up, giving it a little.
Speaking of that, I need to be a WNBA cameraman, I guess.
Bro,
You would see that Sophie Cunningham.
I saw
video.
someone said the guy didn't flinch. Like, he just
He didn't.
like turned to stone. God damn. Yeah. You know what? You failed photography. That could have been you if you put your mind and effort in your photography class back in high school. You could have been that guy. So that's on you, bro. That came back to have negative dividends on you.
I was distracted, man.
Man, what can we get a little update? We got the boys bumping the M's game. We're gonna get into some MLB talk, some NFL Hall of Fame. Football's back. We got a little Ask the Class to get to in a little bit. Some of the people in detention have submitted us, the teachers, a few questions and answers. To end that, we got Dunks John. Oh, actually, we got SummerSlam. Got a preview into SummerSlam. Big SummerSlam weekend. Arguably the biggest SummerSlam in the history of the WWE. It's actually pretty fucking nuts. It's 2 nights. Is this the first 2 night? This is the first
it's the
2-night
two-night
event.
SummerSlam.
So they're just making all their PLEs just big time. They're just trying to get that WrestleMania bag 4 times a year now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hop into that, and then we got to check in with Dunk's John Lee of the week, and we got to get the new John Lee of the week. Dunk, how you been, bro?
I've been good.
You kind of been bugging everybody to kick the show off, just talking too much. You didn't know who Guitar Shorty was. You come in here talking too much,
And Mook Star, Mook Star.
bro.
I don't know who that is either, so I had to look him up.
He's a G.
Yeah.
Can one of you 3 promise me if I'm ever blessed enough to meet a Mrs. Kerbster one day that you guys will get Moog Star to my bachelor party? Please.
Depends how well this show does, because Moog Star isn't coming for free.
No, that's true. We get another 25 views, bro. He's saying no. Please like and subscribe. Follow the page. Give us some love, man. Get Moog Star to Kirby's bachelor party. Should we? What do you guys want to hop into first? We're gonna get to Ask the Class. Do Do you guys want to hop into NFL Hall of Fame weekend? Football's back. You guys maybe want to. Can you guys name the 4 people who got inducted in the Hall of Fame?
Shit, dude. I honestly have
Pop
not paid
quiz.
much attention. I
Pop
know one
quiz.
was Antonio Gates.
Sterling
Yep.
Sharp?
Sterling Sharp, 8. Antonio Gates. Come on. I'll give you.
Hall of Fame.
That's true. You've been on your seam head shit. I respect it. I mean, you're wearing a glove right now.
Come on, dude. I'm a gamer.
Who else
What do you-
was inducted?
You look like the Mariners invited a country star out to throw the first pitch. You should be at Watershed right now, just rocking it. Can you sing? I don't think I've ever heard you even sing before. I know you love music.
Only when he takes showers.
Yeah, I feel like you don't sing in front of people.
Only in front of my mom.
So sweet.
It's a mix of Fergie and Jesus.
When he wants a sugary snack at night.
I can't, bro.
Sing for me, boy.
It's only for the,
I think I would melt into goo if I had to sing in front of my mom. Actually, I was in choir. I've sung in front of my mom. That's choir though. We were all getting after
all
it.
I'm
8th
saying
grade,
is,
baby.
let me read you this scenario, and I guarantee you're gonna hate everything about it. Ready?
Let's hear it.
You're at a bonfire. You know it's a good ratio. There's some ladies there. There's some guys.
What's
And
up,
some
bro?
guy walks
Yup.
out and he has a guitar. And he
Mm.
starts playing the guitar and singing. And
Is he good or bad?
He's. Can we edit out the name I'm about to say?
No. Just say he's average.
Let's just say that he is below average. But
Is he
thinks-
hotter than me?
But he thinks his shit's tight.
If he's hotter than me, then it's a tough look because it's like I don't have much of a ledge to stand on. But if I'm hotter and I'm kind of mogging this boy, then I'm instantly looking to my boys at the party and I'm like, we gotta clown this dude. We gotta clown this dude, but we can't do it in front of the huzz because then we're gonna look bad. If we start clowning this dude in front of the huzz, then they're gonna hit the buzz. We're on to the next.
See,
They ain't gonna
I
want
Hit
us.
the buzz.
I feel like pulling out the guitar is kind of a 50-50 thing. Because there's times where people are like, oh, someone's playing the guitar, it's kind of a cool vibe. But I think once you throw singing in, I don't think anybody likes that.
Yeah.
Once you become that guy,
He's like, all right, I know you guys are going to love this song. Got to turn the speaker off that you brought out.
Bro,
it's like no one else
actually-
can have a conversation because this
Yeah.
guy's singing. You're like,
it's like that one guy. I mean, Drewski made fun of him. The guy, like back in Cali, the fucking
With the clothes.
California. That dude's crazy work. Yeah, no, I mean, that guy, he's getting the views. He's beating Detention span right now. So maybe we got to get a guitar.
That's
Maybe
true.
I got to sing something. Back in Detention span. You wish you never dumped me. I don't know, bro.
I'll
I can
change
maybe
it
get
up.
that good.
I'll be the guy that brings a drum set to the bonfire.
Oh God. See, that'd be way cooler.
You set up your whole drum set.
See, guys
Pull
look.
all the pieces up.
Like, hey, Doug, can you help me pull something out of my trunk?
See, dudes would look at that and they'd be like, "That's actually pretty dope." But guitar, man, yeah, no. Guitar, just I think guys who bring guitars to the function, they're literally trying to separate themselves from the girls. You
It's
know,
a lack of personality.
it is. It could be, man.
I feel like you
That's
can't
why I
hold
never
a
learned how to play the
conversation.
guitar.
It's true.
Had too much personality.
It's true.
Fuck, man. Fuck.
Tried learning. It never worked out.
Tried once.
Yeah, my dad put me in like this month class. And like after the month, he's like, "You still can't play that." No.
Didn't learn any chords. Do you remember any right now?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Oh, man.
I was not a
Bro, we might have.
music guy.
I think by the end of the year you should perform at least like a 30-second song for us on the guitar, or you got to spin the wheel.
So I need to get back in my.
We might have to do a talent show. We might be talking talent show. If the fans want a talent show episode, I mean, we can definitely put one.
I'll be
on.
your vocals. It'll mask it. Make your guitar sound a little better.
Oh, God.
This is that we can definitely get into that.
Get a guitar
Dogs
now.
already go crazy.
Bro.
I'm spinning that wheel probably.
Oh man, yeah, we definitely. I can't wait to get the wheel in. But yeah, let's. So what you guys basically can name about 3 of the Hall of Fame players. The other one was Eric Allen. I mean, he played for the Eagles back in the '90s. He's a stud. I think he had 9 career pick sixes. I think he
Oh,
played
EA.
10 EA Sports. That's what they call it. That's what they named EA Sports after, allegedly. But that was cool to see. And then Jared Allen, of course, man, the real sack king. That's actually bullshit. He should be the sack leader. You guys remember when he sacked Aaron Rodgers, and they kind of called it a muff team sack, but it was literally a solo sack. And even Aaron Rodgers thought this was a cool moment. Came out and sent Jared Allen a video this week of him saying, "Hey, you are the true sack leader. You did sack me," and they did get that one wrong. So I thought that was pretty cool. If you know ball, you know Jared Allen's the fucking man.
Oh yeah.
He's a legend. He's amazing to watch. Sterling Shepard in his heyday was phenomenal. Played, won a Super Bowl champion, Brett Favre. That was pretty cool. Overall, I love the Hall of Fame weekend, man. That is football heaven. The stadium in the back is the backyard of football heaven. That's where all the greats are looking down, playing all the basically fantasy. I like to think in football heaven they're all in their prime state and they're all just running games on that field, just kind of like schoolyard football runs. Like I got him. That's what I like to think. I definitely got to get to Canton one day, but. Do you guys got
That would be sick.
any takes? I mean, obviously, should we start with Dunkology? Proved right once again. He did the math. We crunched the numbers last week. The over crushed by a mile. We tried to give people free money. I don't know if people were struggling with bills, struggling with savings, struggling with just getting by. You tried.
I tried telling them. I mean, we did lowball the over a little bit. You know, we crunched the numbers. We had 36. They hit 41 combined. So that 32.5 was a beautiful bet.
We undersold and over-delivered. That's what we do here. I mean, with our back against the wall, all we do is deliver wins in football time. That's something. Yes.
You guys got to be thankful for that first half because DJU wasn't going to be helpful at all for that over.
No, definitely a fumble and a pick six is going to help many overs. That is the key to a great over is turnovers on the defense and plays made in the special teams department. In my opinion, you got to win all three phases. People don't realize when you're talking about that third sweet special teams player of the year. That's allegedly, but when you get your special teams right, man, and you make these huge plays that result into touchdowns, that result into turnovers, and you're able to capitalize on that, that's where it comes and pays dividends. And I mean, Harbaugh had his boys ready to go. They kind of mauled the Lions up.
They looked great.
I told you, dude. I think the Chargers they're my pick to go to the Super Bowl.
We have a good friend of the program. We're not going to say his name. He is one of our, we're going to get into our fantasy team, but he's the fantasy commissioner of the league we're in. But he said, he just was spewing nonsense. He said Herbert is not even a top 10 quarterback. I don't get how you can sit here. I know he's watching right now, and I'm still upset about this. How do you sit here week after week, watch this cat ball, and not realize he's a top 7 quarterback? How do you not see it?
Yeah, that is, it is pretty absurd.
Yeah.
How do you not get him a weapon? How do you not get him how do you not get this jockey a racehorse to win him the Kentucky Derby? How are we not doing? What's going on here? Yes, we got Lad. He's a good old lad. He's nice. He's gonna get you big first downs on third downs. He's gonna cut you up short. He'll make you pay, but he's not that big threat receiver, big time. Throw it against the sideline, throw it down deep, throw it to the end zone. I don't know. I don't get how you can't. Yes, you got Quentin Johnson.
Well, they got Hampton in the draft in the first round. He's a pretty good receiving back.
That's true.
He's kind of
Hampton's gonna be really good.
he's kind of a similar back to like what Eckler was.
Mm-hmm.
Good at catching balls out of the backfield, making plays, and just. I think he'll be good. I think he'll be a good addition for them. They got a good defense too. I mean, one thing about Harbaugh, he's always going to have a good defense.
No, he is.
They got talent on that side. The boy Cam Hart, Notre Dame legend.
He's a beast.
He's been pretty good for him the last couple of years.
Yeah, no, they definitely got they got the team that's ready. I just think they're missing that down the field threat. They're missing a big player. Like they need another superstar on that team. I mean, let's go through the past 5 Super Bowl champions. I guarantee they've had a top 5 receiver or target in the NFL. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna lump Kelsey in with the wide receivers here with talking about the Chiefs. Kelsey's a top 5 target in the league as just a catcher in the game. Eagles, 2 studs, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Again, the Eagles, Niners, Debo, Ayuk, Kittle, superstars. You need these guys. I mean, go back to the Rams, Bengals. Rams, Odell, Cup was MVP. Bengals, you got Higgins,
Chiefs,
Jamar.
the Chiefs, when they won just a couple years ago, I mean, yeah, they had Kelsey, and he was probably, I mean, the best tight end in the league when they won. But, like, outside of that, they didn't really have anyone else as far as, like, a great receiving weapon. I mean, Pacheco was a good back. But, like, they didn't really have a receiver that was, like, anything you were going to lose sleep over, anything you really needed to focus in on. I mean, Kelsey killed you, but, like, I don't know. I think if you have a good enough quarterback, and the Chiefs had a great defense, which I think the Chargers will have this year, I think they can make do. I think guys can step up.
No, they definitely will.
I mean, heck, look at the Michigan team that won the national championship. They didn't necessarily have. I mean, I know this is college football, but still, it's kind of just Harbaugh's game. Like, they weren't really necessarily known for a lot of offensive weapons that just.
Blake Corum was pretty nasty that year.
Yeah, he was.
And then they had the dude from.
But as far as
he's on Pittsburgh. What's his name?
The receiver.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about. This is terrible producing by me. I should have this go.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
But they weren't known necessarily for, like, killing you with their receivers. It was just, downhill run and get little chunks here on you, just dissect you down the field. Nothing, like, explosive.
Roman Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of uses Lad McConkey kind of like a Roman Wilson.
Yeah.
Kind of a similar build, honestly.
But, I just, personally, I think that's just kind of Harbaugh's game. He doesn't necessarily need to have guys that are going to be super killers on offense, like at wideout and stuff. If he's just going to kill you with defense and time of possession.
That's true. In my opinion, man, I think to make a deep run, you need these marquee fucking type players that push you over that edge, that playoff push, as I like to call it, just to kind of get you over into that certain threshold where it takes to win a championship. But I mean, Harbaugh, like you said, won a national championship, been to a Super Bowl, phenomenal coach. Herbert, if he's as good as we're saying he is, we got some breaking news.
M's flipped a big double play.
A crazy double play.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying, he gets those boys going. And Harbaugh, and like Jim Harbaugh said, I thought no one loves his quarterback more than Jim Harbaugh. He said he stayed awake laying at night thinking about if the team could all be as great as Herbert, if they're all just as great as him, how great that team could be. So it's like, I mean, if that doesn't say he's top 10 quarterback right there, man, that's one of the best coaches in football.
That peek through the curtain.
Oh my God, that's been all of us this week. Harbaugh is just
all time.
He's taken the throne as probably the most awesome football guy right now. At least
the meme king.
He's the meme king. He's not the web gems. The meme king. The meme king.
The meme king, which was previously held by Will Levis during the season. That was the meme king.
You see his shoulder?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
What was it? Was he just like flexing it, or was it that broken?
It's probably, I don't know, but he can use the other hand to hold the clipboard.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to feel pity on a dude who's dated Gia Duddy. You already won at life, man. You're ahead of where I'm at. If you got these minor setbacks, then sorry, bro.
Sorry. For Cam Ward. Cam Ward to date her.
I'm big on Cam Ward.
Cam Ward's a dog.
Cam Ward, man, they asked him why is he in the facility so early every morning? Why is he putting all this work in? He said, I watched my dad get up at 4:30 every morning doing a job he didn't love to do. Every day just setting that bar. I'm paraphrasing the end, but he said getting up, doing a job he didn't want to do. And that's his motivation to get up and get after it. And he's getting his boys playing. He's holding them accountable. That motherfucker can sling the rock, man. I love Cam Ward. I am high on him. Yeah. That defense is good too. They had a really good gritty defense last year, but obviously, man, I wasn't high on Will Levis. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
Not high on the jerseys either. I'm just saying you've spent some time in the Tennessee area. I'm just trying to be respectful to where you've planted some of your roots.
We dropping location?
I'm saying you've traveled there. I'm saying you've traveled. I said you went there one weekend. That's where you got the boots.
Hey,
I'm sorry, let's move on.
We went over the commandments. We always go over the commandments. You drop them down.
That's on me, bro.
Name dropping.
I think slip of the week's going to Mr. Curbster. That's on me. I got to be better for the class and you guys next week. I'm sorry.
With the posse now.
But yeah, man. Another thing from the Hall of Fame game. I was talking to Wyatt, couldn't be here today. He said something about on the lines of having to do with the coordinators, and I said, I think the second team and third team guys are really going to feel the effect of not having the new coordinators right now because everything's new and the system's all new to these guys and all the schemes are unfamiliar with what they've been running or how they've been running things. But I said, Dan Campbell, just like Nick Sirianni, he's going to play to his strengths. And the way Nick Sirianni lost his coordinators to head coaching jobs and was able to regroup and run somewhat of the same offense and keep everybody afloat really helped with the consistency and cohesion of the team. And I think Dan Campbell, if he's able to do that, and the Lions are able to run the same offense and take what they love from Ben Johnson and keep that in their playbook, which I think they will, I think they're going to be just fine, if not the same. I think it more trickles down to the second and third string guys where that affects. Therefore, you get a lopsided outcome in a preseason game, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Am I far off? You guys kind of rolling with that?
Yeah.
You guys are silent there.
I don't know. I get some teams. I think some teams just approach preseason a lot different than others. I feel like some teams go in with like the sole mindset of single-handedly like putting their players in place where they can evaluate their players and stuff with really no paying attention to like the scoreboard at all necessarily. Where some coaches are more in like a team mindset, trying to get, trying to win, trying to build, I guess, winning habits and stuff. Just trying are focused more on like the outcome going on. So I've never really just read into a lot of preseason results, I guess.
You saw with John Harbaugh, the Ravens are they still undefeated in preseason?
I think
did they lose
like a couple of years ago?
But still, yeah, they had a crazy
I literally
streak.
bet on them because that was like a stat for a while, and then I think I finally was like, I'm gonna bet on the Ravens. They never lose in the preseason. It was like I'm pretty sure they lost.
That's you, bro. That's on you.
Are you guys pro playing starters or anti playing starters?
I mean,
I'm anti-playing starters. I think they need to get rid of the preseason.
I don't
I
mind
think you
it
can
for
run
at
your
least
scrimmages
one game.
and find with what you want. Find with. I think you could. I'm in favor of eliminating the preseason and adding one more regular season game.
I like it for at least one game, one maybe two. I don't know, because game speed is so much different than scrimmage speed. I mean, yeah, it's not the same even as a regular season game, but still, at least getting out there, getting the competitive juices going a little bit, getting the feel of game speed and that feel in front of a crowd again, or at least guys that like rookies and stuff that aren't first time starters that haven't really dealt with it. Kind of get an eye of what your team's gonna look like. So I don't mind it because like one thing I'll kind of compare it to is like college football. You see a lot of teams get like upset or just play like crap in the first couple weeks. Teams lose to teams they shouldn't, and the offense is just not clicking because they don't get like a preseason game. That's why you see so many of them schedule cupcakes week one, is so they can essentially get that preseason game.
Yeah, I'm kind of there with you. I'm curious on how many teams that are like notoriously slow starters don't play a lot of their starters for the preseason.
Yeah.
Just because there's teams that it's become a trend that they start slow. And I think there's kind of a correlation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you see that in the NFL still, like the first 4 weeks, teams are still like figuring it out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no, I get that.
there's so much parity, I feel like, in the first 4 weeks.
No, you definitely got to see what's in your arsenal, see what kind of guys you're working with. I just like, I guess I answered that more from the perspective of I don't want to see these players get hurt, these superstar players. So more or less, I guess if I had to change my answer or to fit a hybrid answer, I would say don't play. I'm in favor. Don't play the starters at all. But I guess you can keep the preseason games to, like you said, get that feel for that game speed, that real stadium environment type feel. So you guys are probably right on that. I might have jumped the gun a little bit on my opinion, but maybe I just want more regular season football. Shoot me,
That'd be
punch me,
nice.
beat me up. You can all beat me up right now if that's how you guys feel.
No,
But
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. I wouldn't be opposed to even just cutting it to 2 preseason games.
Yeah.
Cut one and add another one.
I think you keep at least
could be
2,
hunky dory.
but I wouldn't
Could
be
be
opposed
sweet.
to
Wouldn't
them
be
cutting it to 2.
We'll
But I
see
mean,
what-
I get you're trying to evaluate a 53-man roster, and in football, every piece on your roster actually becomes pretty vital.
Speaking of vital pieces on rosters, the Cowboys might be losing one. Micah Parsons requesting a trade. Now, I'm hearing rumblings. I don't know if this is fan fiction or actual rumblings I've heard. I know Seattle is on the phone right now negotiating, trying to get that monster of an end up here for the Hawks, because I think that would be a phenomenal fit. But in all reality, I could definitely see a few more teams before. Put my fan fiction aside. I don't think Jerry Jones is going to trade him. I think he's going to hold on to him. I think he's going to make this. I think he's
Cowboys
going
are
to
usually pretty stubborn.
kind of
about
prolong
that stuff.
this. They are. He's very stubborn, especially right now. I don't think he's going to show any signs of trying to get this deal done at any time soon. In my opinion, I think Jerry's kind of got senioritis right now running the team. He don't
They
give
like
a fuck.
to make it known too that no one player is bigger than the Cowboys.
You ain't bigger than America's team.
Yeah.
It's America. I don't want to. I think it sucks, man. I think he loved being a Cowboy, and it sucks that he wasn't able to get a deal in place, so he had to feel this way. But on the other side of the coin, I feel like a lot of these players are coming to the table a year early before their contract even ends. So I'm not really understanding that point. I get when you're performing like a superstar, you deserve a raise. I don't know if maybe there's a way to give him incentives in this year's contract. I think teams should look into maybe doing that as an option, adding incentives in a contract versus having these guys come to the table a year early.
The thing is, I think a lot of these guys don't want as many incentives. They just want it guaranteed because of the fact that they could get hurt or could just have an off year. That's why a lot of them don't like. Some guys are kind of forced to play the incentives, guys that just want to play for a team. But like those superstars, they don't really play for. I mean, maybe they will throw a little extra incentive on there, but they don't like to make their contracts put a lot of incentives on those because
does a
they just
contract
want
hold
that
no
guarantee.
merit?
They just think, I get it.
Well-
You're an elite player, so you're like, just give me that money up front. Why do I have to show any more for it?
What's the point of even in my opinion, I get when you're playing at an elite level at that position, obviously you can lump this in with Trey Hendrickson. You signed a contract. You signed it for that amount of years. Yes, you are playing elite, but why? You know what contract you signed. It's not the year to do that. But like you said, I guess how many elite years do you have of, hey, I'm playing at a TJ Watt level, I'm playing at a Myles Garrett level where they're getting paid this. So if I'm playing like this, I deserve this because maybe next year I'm not going to play as well. So I get trying to cash in now. And that's why I think adding incentives within that year can be helpful, but I also get why you guys would probably not think that's a great idea. But I don't know at what point do you have to value the length of your contract. I mean, if I am working for someone and they're like, hey, in 1 year you ask us for a pay bump, I'm not going to go there in 2 months and ask for another pay bump when I just got one or I know it's coming in a year. So I don't understand that necessarily.
Yeah. Well, and it's like he can't. The one thing I kind of think too, I get, you're one of the best linebackers in the league, no doubt. You're a phenomenal player, and you want to go get paid. Good on. I'm not blaming you at all for wanting more money, but don't be necessarily shocked at the fact that one team you're on isn't going to be able to pay you that money, especially when you weren't a good team last year and you didn't have a good defense last year. You were on that defense. They weren't good. So now you want them to pay you way more than what you're making now and take away money that they could allocate around that defense and improve it. So it's you're kind of putting them at I don't know why I'm blanking on the term right now. You're giving them an ultimatum, essentially. You're saying, pay me and play with house money elsewhere and bank that somehow we can figure this defense out, or you don't get me what I'm asking for, and now you're saving the money, and you can put it more around the team.
They're in an old Western just stare down right now. Just what is that? A shoot down? What am I blanking out? Old Western, a draw. They're in a draw right now. Jerry Jones and Parson. Who's going to draw first? I don't know, man. Send him to Seattle.
I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but as a player, like, you're going to have to use as much leverage as possible in that situation. So I can see it from both sides. If it's happening to your favorite team, you're definitely upset about it.
Like I'm saying, I don't blame him for asking for the money. I get it. You're a great player. You're in your prime. Go get paid if you want, but don't be like mad at the Cowboys necessarily. Try to blast them. I'm not saying. I guess I don't know. It kind of does seem like that's what he's doing because they can't pay you. It's like
a contract's been in the works though for arguably a season and a half, so it has been teased. So that can create some frustration as well.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get that, but it's like, I mean, they probably had to sit back too and be like, well, our defense was near last, even with you. It's like we pay you, and yeah, now we're spreading around like some thin stacks trying to find guys that can come play.
Now
they already had to make some sacrifices this last year with guys that weren't bad, like Jordan Lewis, one of their good corners, is now in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
They had to let him go because of money.
Yeah, man, there becomes a lot of just non-negotiable parts within these meetings, and ultimately, I guess sounds like they're not going to be able to come to an agreement on this. So it sounds like he'll be shipped out. Where do you think would be the coolest? Let's go through a little speed round here. Where do you think would be the coolest destination for Parsons to land? I think I know 3 of our answers.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead, Dunk. Where do you think? Oh, that's a great pick. I would love that. Carter.
Probably Seattle.
Oh man, that would be special. That would be insane. I gotta say Seattle as well. I mean, I think just because you guys said it, I'm gonna pick Seattle.
I think it'd be cool to see him go to like Washington or New York, go stay in the division and kind of terrorize the Cowboys. But if the likelihood of the Cowboys allowing that to happen, with how stubborn they are ready to get rid of players, I don't see them giving them to a division opponent.
Yeah, case in point there, brother. Don't want to set up your own funeral.
I could see Detroit.
Detroit would be
Detroit
fun.
needs some defensive help. I don't know how much money they have to spend, but
What about besides Detroit?
Jacksonville.
Detroit would be fun. Saxonville would be fun. I think New York would be crazy.
We just don't really need any outside backers right now.
Chicago is a place to watch out for. They like to make splashes at the DN position. They like to get the monsters of the midway back in in that stadium. Anything else you guys want to cover from NFL before we move on? Like I said, football's fucking back. I can't wait. I can smell it in the air like a vampire smells blood. I need it. Any other thing you guys seen from training camp besides Sam Darnold kind of cooking? Arroyo is wearing some questionable shorts to the presser.
Was he?
Go ahead and check that out.
What do you wear?
He's just wearing some super small tight shorts, and I don't know, maybe something was hanging out. Again, you go check and look. We got breaking news. What's going on?
We got a JP with a nice little double.
Hey, a little JP Saturday afternoon swag. Like I said, we got the M's game going on in the studio, but we're just trying to pump this class session out.
I like the Amamori in training camp. He's been looking pretty good. Couple picks.
Pick machine. This dude prints out interceptions.
I'm just saying, he's gonna be scary. He's gonna be scary this year.
Dude, this Seattle defense, I mean, I'm not trying to just glaze Seattle right now, but in totality, this Seattle defense is nasty, and they can make some noise. They got some playmakers. Even Worry, man, his helmet is just nose to the ball every play. He just has an eye for interception. You just got to feel for it. He's honestly been a player I've been really impressed with. Who's the player you guys been impressed with in training camp that isn't on your team? Or I guess, you know what, that he can even be on your team, considering we probably all follow our teams. Well, let's go ahead, give one on your team, and give one that's not on your team. So let's go ahead and give 2.
I can't say I've really watched a lot of training camp film, to be honest.
Or I mean,
I guess I've listened to some inside stuff, but I mean, from what I've heard, BTJ's looking as great as ever, which, I mean, that's obvious. He was like a top 5, top 3, even stats-wise receiver last season. So, I mean, I think he just takes another leap.
What about out of Duval County? Everyone in class knows how high you are on the Jags.
To be honest, I can't say I've really watched or heard much else about anyone else around the league that I can think of right now.
Dude, the class is gonna say you don't know ball. Go ahead and throw a name.
I've been listening to more college training camp
All right.
stuff than I have NFL, to be honest.
Okay. I feel that. I feel that.
I listen. Yeah, I feel my daily scoop is a lot more college everywhere. If I am listening NFL, it's usually just centered around the Jags.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that's what I expect, considering you basically just follow your main teams to a crazy extent. But I mean, I get it. What about you, Carter?
I mean, that's a good one. Again, like you were saying, obviously I've watched a lot of Seahawks stuff, so there's been a couple of guys, I guess. Milrow, definitely someone who's at least very interesting, because he's been looking a lot better. You know who I'm really interested in is Jake Bobo, because
Bobo watch.
it is kind of Bobo watch. I feel like working out with Cooper Kupp a lot. I mean, the whole receiving core is seems tight knit this year, which I know in the past, like, I guess they kind of were to some extent, but it seems a little bit different this year. It's a lot more working together, I feel like, than, solo, I want the ball type of mindset. So it'll be interesting to see, especially with the young guys, too.
Oh, bro, it seems like that whole wide receiver room is just coalesced together. They're just working as a unit.
I mean, you could throw the
kinda
tight
humming.
ends in there, too, because they're all kind of working on the same thing, but just looks a lot different. The difference, I feel like, with the Seattle receiving core is it's so unique within guys. Like, you don't really have guys that are doing a lot of the same thing. They all have ability to kind of fit in the offense in different ways. Like, if you look down the board.
Buck.
Bach for a score?
Got a buck.
Nice.
Sorry.
Let's go.
If that makes sense. I mean, a lot of people were talking about how, like, the JSN Cooper Kupp thing to some people didn't make sense, but if you really look at it, they do different things. And JSN, I mean, he can do a lot. And I think we were talking about it before the show. Definitely an underrated guy throughout the league. I mean, people who watch him know, like, he's good, especially last season being kind of the main target, but I feel like that team looks a lot different if you take him out of the equation last year, especially on offense.
I don't want to put down the other Ohio State wide receivers that are in the league right now, but none of you are doing it like JSN, number 11 up in the PNW. You don't understand how much this cat is balling, and you guys will see. And I heard Sam Darnold's a gambling man, and one of his favorite games he happens to love to play is blackjack. And if you add 11 JSN
Kirby.
plus 10 Cooper Kupp,
I think JSN's a dog, but do you realize how many good receivers Ohio State's put in the league lately?
and JSN's the best out of all of them.
He could end up being that, but I would say statistically that's a hard fact to argue right now.
I'm saying statistically, who would it be? Garrett Wilson, maybe. I'm taking JSN. Real ball watchers are taking JSN over Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave. Chris Olave can't even stay on the
What
field.
about Marvin Harrison?
Marvin
Jr.?
Harrison Jr., yes, I think he's going to potentially have a breakout year, but last year, we can compare. Let's pull the stats up.
We got the Marvin Harrison game 3.0, 2.0, and 1.0.
Didn't do much. Let's see.
Beating the 49ers.
Let's see. Marvin Harrison Jr. last year had 885 yards, and I know for a fact JSN had in the 900s. So let's pull 859 compared to JSN's 1,130 yards. He had 6 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison had 8. I mean, it's close there, man. JSN top 10 in receptions, top 12 in yards, touchdowns. They're gonna be there. But with
I think
DK gone,
JSN's a
JSN's
dog
gonna
for
ascend.
sure.
I'm just saying, man. These numbers are here. I'm just saying.
That is
Watch
actually
out.
more yards than I thought he had. But
Didn't he lead the division? At least for a while.
I want to say. I mean, second would probably be Puka.
Let's go.
We got another run.
Let's
Dunk.
go.
Yes,
Tied
sir.
the game.
Besides Eamon Worry, because I'm fired up for Eamon Worry, man. I can't, like we said, pick machine. He's printing out picks like my dad prints out paper. You know, old dudes still use printers.
Hit the Julio.
Who are you excited to see? Like going that you've recognized maybe from the draft or you've seen making an impact in training camp. I guess doesn't necessarily have to be from the draft, but a player you've seen making some buzz around the league.
I like how Ashton Genty is looking. And I know Pete Carroll's,
Shout out to Joe.
You know, I feel like Pete Carroll's always had like a good running back. And I feel like, you know,
Always.
he knows as a coach, so is running back. So I feel like Ashton Genty's going to be pretty good. I don't know how good the Raiders' O-line is, but I feel like Ashton Genty is still...
They got a couple hogs on the line for sure. No, dude, Genty gets going, man.
Yeah.
Could be at a different level.
I'm excited to see him on the 7th.
You're not gonna like this take. I got a hot take that's I want to spew. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
I think Cam Scattaboo's gonna have a better year than Ashton Genty. We might have to clip this right now, but there's some.
Scattaboo.
That's my player is Cam Scattaboo.
I did hear some stuff out there. Like,
Scattaboo. Carter, you look like you be Scattaboo's like brother right now.
yeah, we're cousins. It's my cousin Cam.
Bro, this dude will run over you. He will bury you into the crust of the turf. He will throw a touchdown pass on you. He'll catch a touchdown pass on you. He'll pick up a block on
I think
you.
Hampton could possibly have a better year than. But I mean, Hampton was
Could be
drafted
set up to.
before Scattaboo, so you would, I guess, hope so if you're the Chargers or a Chargers fan.
Who knows if Najee will even see the field, literally.
I forgot Najee is on the Chargers. I honestly don't think Najee's that good.
No.
He just
He's
never
slow.
really hit his stride.
Last night you were watching the Notre Dame UW highlights, and it was like in slow motion, kind of. That's kind of how like watching Najee Harris feels. You guys want to like we said, football's back. We got more. Actually, we got a little bit more football. We got Ask the Class we're gonna roll into in a minute. Did you guys want to go over a little quick MLB trade line? Who's the winner of that? Obviously, probably the Mariners.
Thank you, Diamondbacks. That's why
I
I'm
think-
wearing my polo today.
I think
Homage
Mariners,
to the D-backs for being great business partners with us.
Thank you.
Mariners
Thank
are
you,
definitely
D-backs.
top 3.
Who's the other two?
I think you can definitely throw San Diego into that because they went out and made a lot of moves, especially their bullpen. If you look at their bullpen right now, it's
That's what I
pretty
heard.
disgusting. They went out and got, you can look at all the guys. It's pretty crazy.
Look it up
If you look
yourself.
top to bottom,
Too many
these
names
are-
to
Padres-
list.
I know the Padres and the Mariners jumped the most in the odds to win because you actually got to update that. I think we're like 1,200 now.
What? The Seattle Mariners have
It's
gone
either
from
12 or
20.
14.
Can we get an
I think it's
20?
14
It's
actually.
14, however we're talking
Yeah.
about.
I was
Uh-oh.
looking.
Uh-oh.
Fangraphs has us right now below the Astros in terms of odds to win the division, but we have higher odds to win the World Series. We
I
jumped
like
to like
that.
7%.
Okay, 7. Let's do the math here. Let's do the math. It's summer school here in detention span.
You want to pull up the
All right.
Fangraphs?
So we got the Mariners, and we got Houston.
Let me look
And
at
this is kind of advanced analytics that I learned in school, but basically from what Carter kind of just said, what the Astros are kind of like this right now, and the Mariners were kind of like this, but now we're kind of like this. I expect after Houston, even though they got Carlos Carrera back, which was a great addition, I think that's going to really help them out. And the way that's going to help them out is them plummeting to the bottom. And the
Bottom of the
Mariners
entire AL.
going up to win the AL West. And Cal, cash that ticket at plus 135. That could be inching down to even money with Judge being hurt. But I just see Seattle moving up in the charts and the rankings. I just see Houston plummeting. I don't know, man. That's kind of what I
Yeah, we're at.
Gonna see.
Got to finish off the Rangers this weekend.
Got to finish them off. What's the score right now? What's a little live update?
It's 2-2, right?
Chaos ball is
2-2.
back.
Chaos. Like, hey man, I don't think there's many teams that. I think even like viewing this from from out of the Washington State's lens point of view, the Mariners are a fun ass team to root for, man. They got so many bats in the lineup. The staff is unreal. It's really a phenomenal team put together, and I'm so excited. I have so much fun watching these. If we don't make the playoffs, I think this team not making the playoffs, man, could fucking really do some harm to the franchise. I think it's World Series or bust. I think we have to win the World Series. I'm officially stating it right now on August 2nd, 2025. The Seattle Mariners have to win the World Series this year.
I think in years past, obviously the window is open, but I think like now the window's wide open, and you probably have a few years where we're going to be able to. Because I mean, trade deadline, what we did really well was we didn't get rid of any of our top 100 guys. So that kind of gives us a future where teams are giving up their, top prospects. We didn't have to really give. I mean, our guys are rentals, but you hope maybe you can re-sign a Naylor. Since you get rid of Locklear, you re-sign a Naylor since you don't really have a first base option. And then you just got absolute studs coming up in the farm system. Like, best farm system in baseball that didn't get touched at the deadline. Like, that's scary. Especially if they do make a run this year. They're setting themselves up in prime to be like, almost like how kind of the Astros were when they started building that up. They brought up all their guys, and then their farm system just kind of continued. It seemed like every year they had more and more guys coming up.
We need to go pat the Astros on the back and say, it's okay, old man, we got it from here. It's our
It's
time
coming,
now.
dude.
It's our time now.
And they have like 12 injured guys the past few weeks.
We got to take advantage. We got to win some games. We got to win this game. Boys, keep me posted on how the score's going.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys want to hop into our favorite segment we like to do here in Detention Span, the Ask the Class segment? Ask the Class segment, sponsored by Mam's Clothing. You guys heard about Mam's Clothing?
I have.
Great friend of the program. These shirts, you know what's great about these shirts? I like to work out a lot. I like to run. Sue me. I like to stay in shape. Huz is always watching. Our fan base is 80% female. So I'm always trying to make sure I look good, feel good. And Mam's, these shirts help me, man. Really smooth, comfortable fitting shirts. I kind of got blocky, broad shoulders, and they actually fit my chest and arms really well. And they hugs my body really tight. It's this cool green color. I know they got it in blue. Go check out Mam's Clothing on Instagram. They're gracious enough to be our first sponsor of the show. Mam's Clothing. Follow them on Instagram. Look for their new summer and fall drop in their bio, I believe. Mam's Clothing. Follow them. Look them up. Great t-shirts. They are sponsoring this week's Ask the Class. Let's roll on in.
Use code Coach K at checkout.
Use code Coach K at checkout. I forgot for 5% off. That's what I think it is. I think it's 5% off. Hopefully we'll get that up. The numbers come up. Mams might give us a little more percentage. You might be able to get a few more t-shirts. So who knows? Also, this is just like off the cuff. I sweat a lot when I work out. Kind of gross. A lot of shirts I bleed through. These shirts I don't really bleed through. It's an awesome material. So go check them out. They got really cool hoodies dropping soon too. First question of Ask the Class. This is kind of what we just talked about, but let's go ahead and we'll kind of roll through these. I know we got SummerSlam to get into real quick, but we'll roll through these Ask the Class. Then we'll finish the show off with, we'll go through our SummerSlam picks real quick, and we got the John Lay of the week, and we'll roll out. So you guys want to do just kind of a little study cram session right now? Fucking get on with the weekend, get on to the activities.
Get
2 days
on
of
to the
SummerSlam.
slam.
Get on to the slam. I might slam you right now.
I might have to slam dunk first.
I might have
And
to
then
slam you.
reverse your slam.
It might be a slam off.
And then slam Carter.
I'll be slamming dogs in here. All right. First question. Again, we do this segment every week. If you got a question, follow us on Instagram. That's the only. We're going to be on X, Twitter, whatever you call it. We're on YouTube. I don't know. Our producer hasn't put on TikTok yet. Don't quote me. We might be on it soon, hopefully. But follow us on Instagram. We're really active on Instagram. Go ahead and follow us and send in questions. DM the account. to be featured on the Ask the Class segment. We'd love to know what you guys want to know, what's going on in the sports world or what's going on in the entertainment world. So send those in. Give us a follow. This first one, I'm hit it on you. Like I said, cramp sesh. But first one, which rookie are you the most excited to watch that isn't on your team?
For NFL.
For NFL. I might have worded that wrong because I think that was a different question that I wrote down wrong. So I'm gonna Men in Black you real quick. Zap. Which rookie are you most excited to watch this year?
That isn't on our team?
No. Because didn't
can be on our team.
you say whoever asked that in the class said not on your team, just most excited rookie to watch? Isn't that what that one member of the class was saying? Was that one question? No, because that's actually that's a different question because your question is down below, which allegedly your question. Allegedly, we had a lot of questions we got to get to. Who is one player to watch for in the preseason? Which I guess is different than the rookie. So let's go ahead. We'll separate them. We got a few sent in, so let's go ahead and answer. Which rookie are you most excited to watch that isn't on your team? So that's the first one. That is not on your team. Rookie that you cannot wait to watch. And you might have to plant your flag in the ground for this dude. And you might have to bang on the drum for him this year, even if shit hits the fan or if it goes sideways.
I'm going with Travis Hunter.
The juice man.
I'm actually really excited to see Travis
I
Hunter.
can't
wanna
wait.
See if he plays both
It's a good
sides of the
pick.
ball.
It's a good pick.
Or like if they just put him in one side of the ball, but it'd be really cool to see him play both sides of the ball. Not a lot of players do. I don't think any player in the league right now does that.
No.
So it'd be cool to see, how long he lasts with that, or if they even just keep him at one spot. But I think he's gonna be great. Definitely bringing the juice to the team.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
That's who I'm excited to see.
Can't wait to see T-Hunt at 12. What about you?
That's a good question.
It's
Okay.
really good.
I'm not gonna say. Okay, excited.
No,
Maybe
that's the
isn't the word.
question. That's the question.
Okay, I'm
Excited.
The thing is, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily like excited for anyone that's not on my team. I guess I am kind of excited. You guys are probably gonna think this is crazy, but I guess I'm more excited because I'm intrigued to see how they pan out because I've been writing for this guy,
Oh no.
and that's the Shuck.
I was gonna say, is his name pronounced unlike it's spelled?
Tyler Shuck down in New Orleans.
I heard things aren't going good for the Shuck man.
You know what? I think he's talented. I think he can figure it out.
Shuck nasty.
I'm riding for Shuck.
Perk Shuck. What about you, C-Dub?
I'm really excited to see Dylan Sampson get some carries, get an opportunity.
Heck yeah.
He was one of my, favorite college players last year. Just seeing him get an opportunity because, he's a good player, great player. I felt like he was kind of underrated. So I'm excited to see kind of how he does down there.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Mine, like I said, alluded to it earlier, but Cam Scattaboo, man, I think this guy's going to put the league on notice. Watch out for the Scattaboo. All right, next question. Winner of the MLB trade line. Who do you think won the MLB trade deadline? Who do you think's in best position? We kind of just recapped, but I have a feeling we all know who our personal winners are. But again, we represent all of everybody in the class who's a part of detention span, so we got to think of a wider perspective on this. Who else do you think won the trade deadline? San Diego?
Yeah, personally, I wouldn't say I know a whole lot that went on outside of the M's. But from what I saw at Vegas and the headlines I did see, seemed us and the Padres were the winners.
You know what? Fuck it. There can only be one winner. Fuck everybody. The Mariners won. Let's move on. All right. Let's see what we got here. Who is one player to watch out for this preseason who maybe has hop, and that could mean who's maybe hop teams, who's on, who just got in the league, who is looking to prove himself, who's trying to make a roster. Who's one player to watch out for?
He kind of said it with his rookie pick. of course, I'm obviously looking for this because of a team, but like we were saying, is Travis. And, I'm really intrigued to see what they do with him in the preseason. I'm wondering if maybe like one game he comes in and plays just offense one game, maybe one game plays defense. I think I saw something, though, about how they were going to do like a quarter of him one position and a quarter the other position.
It's an interesting way to do it.
I mean, interested to see if he has the NFL talent to play. I think with him it could be very telling right away even in the preseason whether he just has it. He's going to be able to consistently play both.
We'll see. I think he's going to do it, man. I'm excited.
So
Hope he's got that cardio. What about pick a number between my back, odd or even?
Even. All right. I'm going to go with another Tennessee guy that I'm just kind of interested to see how he kind of fits in. Is
Nico?
Thornton.
I'm kidding.
Come on. Dante Thornton for the Raiders.
Yes.
Just because
yes.
he's a big build and he's fast, and it's just going to be interesting going to like Raiders where I see them kind of throwing him in where, kind of that DK Metcalf type guy, big and fast. He's probably not as physical. I mean, I don't know, first year in the NFL, exactly how they'll use him, but he just has a lot of kind of tools, and I think in that kind of situation is good for him because I know Pete Carroll likes those guys who are, kind of freak of nature, big, fast guys. And it's not going to be a heavy passing offense either, so he's definitely going to be a good deep threat for them because he's going to do a lot of the same stuff, and he's just quick.
Fuck yeah. So he's on the line, right? D-line?
Thornton?
Yeah.
No, he's a receiver.
Oh, I literally, for some reason, I thought I heard D-line.
No.
Okay.
He's a if you look up his 40 time, he's like 6'5", fast as lightning. He was the one, I think he was against Vandy.
He transferred from Oregon?
I think so.
Let's see what we got here. The second thing on he ran a 4.3 flat.
Yeah. He's a freak of nature.
I ran a 4.5 flat once.
That's pretty good.
No, actually I didn't.
Oh.
I think it was like a 4.6 something maybe.
He's
Not bad.
God damn. Okay, so we're gonna watch out 6'5", and you ran a 4.3 flat.
Yeah, and he's going into an offense that's probably just gonna have him kind of like how they did DK, where it's like he's gonna be their deep threat.
Hey man,
Gino likes to let the ball fly, so he's gonna at least get some opportunities.
Dude, for real. And I mean, you see a guy like Jacoby Myers, if he's able to make a name there for himself, this guy definitely, man, can make a name for himself there. That's a good pick. What about you, Dunk?
Honestly, I think I'm gonna go for Shedeur Sanders. I think
Perfect timing.
He fell far in the draft and everything. I think he has something to prove in this preseason.
He'll be bigger than LeBron one day, and you guys will all look back and remember what old Mr. Curb said. You'll remember.
That's a wild
We'll
take.
see.
You'll remember. All it takes is a Super Bowl. Super Bowls are bigger than Larry O'B's. I'd rather have a Silver Surfer than a little golden boy Larry O'B.
You think if you go to another country and you're like, do you know LeBron James? I feel like they would if you go, Shedeur Sanders.
They'd go like this.
Like,
They'll go like this instantly. They go perfect timing.
no way.
That's what everybody says. He's the biggest star since Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson, in my opinion. If he wins the Super Bowl. Let's move on. You guys want to just go? I figured this would be fun. I got the SummerSlam lineup, and then we're gonna get to dunks.
Hold on. To kind of build off of that.
Yes.
You said Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson.
Uh huh.
You're forgetting one name.
Swamp Dog.
Jelly Roll.
We're gonna get to Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll's laying some smackdown in about 2 hours. That we got to get to that, bro. Okay, so this is what I figured we'd do. So I'm gonna go through the SummerSlam night 1 card and the night 2 card, but everyone's just gonna pick a winner, and we're just gonna run through, and then you're gonna pick a winner, and we're gonna say why, and we can't. Is it rebuke? Would that be the word? Rebute it? Is that even a word? Or am I stupid? Refute. As you can tell, was a phenomenal student. You cannot refute their answer. Okay, so we're gonna do a speed SummerSlam run, and then next week I figure we recap SummerSlam, give our full thoughts and opinions of the show. But let's.
Knowledge isn't very vast.
Hey, you got to pick a winner. We're gonna hold you to it.
All right.
We're gonna actually. I'm gonna put this on the board, and we're gonna see next week who picked the most. Okay. So hopefully it pans out and we all have an even amount. Let's go ahead. Let's see who can go first. What's a fun way to decide to go first? I can't do like certain biggest body parts because I'd probably go first. But like biggest, I got the biggest shoes. Yeah.
Wait, actually, I might have the biggest shoes.
You might. What are you, size 12? 11 and a half. So you might go first. Anyone's beating a size 12?
too.
Oh, so we both have size 12.
Yeah, I've worn 12 a couple times. Worn 12 a couple times. Let's go. Okay, let's pick a team. And like I said, this is what we do. So allegedly we work and allegedly we have a job outside of this, even though we try to work and bring content
Why don't
to
we
you.
just do like a random number generator or something?
All right, let's do that.
I feel like that could go on for a while.
All right, I'll be back. Here, hold my glove. Coach is calling.
1 to 100.
Sure.
Carter, before you leave, can you say your number?
69.
Awesome number. What do you got?
I'll go 31.
31.
17.
17. Give me 59. It's 42. Carter, so I had 59. Carter had 69. You had 31. Dunk had 17.
So I think I was the closest.
So you missed by, so you're one. So who's closer, me or Dunk?
You would be.
Me?
Yeah.
What's closer, 69 or 17?
I believe that would be.
I don't know.
So Perks won.
That'd be pretty. Wait.
That's pretty close. 69 minus. What is the number's 41?
Yeah, 42.
40. Oh, okay. So 29 would be the difference in that. Wait.
You know what? I don't know when Mr. C Dub's going to get called back from the principal's office. So maybe should us three just run it real quick?
Let's run it.
All right, so us three are just going to run it.
Alright.
All right. Oh, he's back.
Oh,
So wait, get that calculator back
So
out.
that was he's 27 difference. And mine's
Welcome back.
We doing math? now?
mine's 25.
25.
I'm closer by 2.
Carter, you're going last.
All right. Thinking back on it, we probably could have just done one of those wheels that had 4 of us on it. That probably might have worked.
All right, so Perk, you get the first match, and there was. Okay, do you want me to? Should we list it in the order, or should we list
Is
it?
the first match over already?
No, we're gonna speed run it. Okay, you get Gunther and Punk.
Gunther Punk. I gotta go Gunther.
Okay.
He's the ring general.
Got Gunther, so then that gives me the women's championship match. Give me Jade Cargill. All the wrestling fans know the goddess Jade Cargill.
JD.
JD. Dunk, you get the women's tag team match. Who do you got? The Judgment Day, Roxanne and Raquel, or you got Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair?
I'm going to go Judgment Day.
Oh,
Judgment Day.
Wait, I thought we said we weren't allowed to.
I won't. I'm not refuting it. I'm just
No refuting.
shocked.
You got what you wanted. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and your boy, Jelly Roll.
I'm ride or die. You know exactly where I'm going.
Jelly Roll. Alrighty. Perk, Roman and Jay versus Braun Breaker and Tsunami Bronson Reed.
See, I want to go Roman and Jay, but I think they're gonna throw someone in there for I think someone comes in and helps Bronson and what's his name?
Tsunami Reed?
Yeah, Bronson and Braun. Braun and Braun.
Running out of fucking chalk. All right. I get Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross. I'm gonna go. Give me Kross. Give me Kross. Finally gets a dub. The fans been wanting to push. Okay, night two. Carter. Wait. Dunk. You got the United States Championship. Sola Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu going down in a steel cage match.
Fatu.
Fatu.
You can walk out to the song.
Okay. Mr. C-Dub, you got the women's intercontinental match. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. I know you know a lot about this. You going the man or Lyra?
You know exactly where I'm going.
The man? Lyra? Lyman? Becky Lynch?
It's gonna be a tie.
Draw.
Ooh, interesting pick. I could see it. I could see it.
DQ. Look out for this one. I like that. Okay.
IQ move right there.
Perk. Women's World Championship. Naomi versus Io Sky versus Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Unfortunately, I've got to proceed with caution and take Naomi as the safe bet here.
I said Naomi. That gives me. I'm gonna get the Intercontinental Championship. Dom Mysterio versus AJ Styles. I think they take it off, and I think AJ wins. The fans want him. Let's go. Dunk. There's a TLC match. 6 tag teams. The Wyatt Six, DIY, the Street Profits. Fraxum, the worst tag team name of all time. Motor City Machine Guns, the worst tag team of all time. And Andretti and Ray Phoenix, who I hope win.
I like Ray Phoenix.
Let's
I
go.
love that.
Let's go.
I was going to go Street Profits until you said Ray Phoenix.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Carter, you get the main event. Who's taking it home? Cody Rhodes or John Cena?
You know,
Someone's coming in.
I'm gonna go ahead and say from the last few things that I've seen, and I feel like, catch me if I'm wrong, but it seems like Cena's going back to kind of nice guy. I think Cody Rhodes is gonna stir up some stuff tonight.
Cody fucking Rhodes.
Or tomorrow.
Big Rye.
Detention span timeout.
Producer Big Rye, what's up?
Saying hi to everyone.
What's up?
How you guys doing?
Good. We're just finishing out. We just got our SummerSlam picks done. Now we're gonna finish the show. Get on with the weekend. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Like and subscribe. Follow on YouTube. Dunk. Before we head out, Logan Gilbert last week didn't get the dub, unfortunately, but he still was the John Lee of the week. Who is this week's John Lee of the week? Been dying to know.
I'm giving the John Lee of the week to the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Let's go.
I'm giving us 2 beautiful players, Josh Naylor and Gino's back.
Well, Arizona Diamondbacks, you have made the John Lee of the week board. We are putting it up in the studio, so we're gonna get that up. But hey, thank you guys for coming to Detention. You guys always have it. You guys rock. Thank you for listening. Anything else you guys want to go? Or you guys want to get on with the weekend?
Cal struck out in the 3-2 count. Bases loaded.
Wait, he
Sorry.
fouled-
He fouled it? He fouled it.
You fouled it?
Still good.
We got vibes. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next week.